Sweet. Cool. Awesome. Welcome back to another episode of the Cult of Personality podcast. I think that mic sounds good now. And today we have a very special guest. I'm breaking off the rust. I'm very inactive on the podcast, but I'm here and we're lit. And today we're here with Reedsnovember. How are you, my guy?
Hey, I'm good, bro. I'm just here. How are you, bro?
Good. Happy on this Tuesday, eccentric Tuesday. We got the club turning up on a Tuesday, and I'm happy to be podcasting, interviewing. I'm excited to talk to you about how you started, and I'm just excited to talk to you. Period. I'm lit
Yeah,
for
you
this.
too, bro. I'm super happy to get on here and just thank you for having me. Like, this is awesome.
Hell yeah, bro. So you're in LA. You're from New York. I want to start off with that because I was thinking about it. It's been brooding in my head. What attracted you to LA? How is LA calling you? How did you realize, yo, I'm in New York, I'm in this cold ass state. I want to go across the whole country.
You know what it is like I feel like a lot of like young artists should hear this like cuz like when I was younger, I just always like thought I had to go to LA to like get successful. And like the truth is like you could do this shit anywhere you want. But like I love LA because it's like in New York, like it's super like it's just super it's like a melting pot as well. There's a bunch of different types of people in the world, different types of art all coming together and like other opportunities here. So that always attracted me, which is like why it attracted me when I was younger. But I think a lot of people get fixated on going to a place to get successful, but you gotta like go more within for real.
Real talk, 100%, bro. I realized that moving to like New York City too, because I was living upstate for a bit of time, and I realized because it's like, oh, opportunity, opportunity, and you go and you're like, oh shit, no, I gotta work internally as well. Like there's some willpower that goes into this.
Yeah.
That's real shit. Um, yeah, bro, I always wonder because I like the West. I've been out there once. I went to Utah recently, and I'm like, yo, bro, how do you adjust to the lifestyle though? Like, because it's obviously different weather, but the people obviously are also very different. Because New York is very standoffish.
Yeah, I love that about New York though. Like it's not standoffish, it's more just like brutally honest. Like in LA, it's more like I'll give you fake love, but it's like I'm kind of on my own time. But out in New York, it's a little but that's kind of like biased though. It's because I'm from New York, but that's like anywhere. I'm sure like some people feel like that being from out here and then going to another place too. So that's just like in my opinion. But I think it's like also up for interpretation and like it's all subjective.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. And you've been out there for like when was like your first time going to LA? How was that like your first time going to LA?
It was awesome. Like I had homies that like my older homies like would my boy New School Genius, like he's an artist. He was a little older than me at the time and me and him were just like making music together in New York and I just seen him like get on his grind and just put in that work and like he just did a lot of shit at the time and he's the one who like was like, hey, come and stay with me. And I was like hella young. Like I used to go to a studio in Hollywood, like with my boy Cash James. That's another artist out here. And we all just like made hella music at this studio. It was like hella fun. Like we just like turned up, like it was a good time. But that was like my first time coming to LA and like I definitely had like a good ass experience. I was staying in like Woodland Hills and shit, like by Topanga. And like it was a vibe for sure.
Hell yeah, bro. And what year would you say this is? Like how long ago?
Um, I'm so bad with time, bro. Like time just flies in my head. I want to say this was probably, I want to say maybe 2019 or something. Maybe I was like 18 or something. Yeah, I was probably
What's
like
up?
18, 17. I went out there and then like COVID hit after, and then I like stayed out here for like 2 months. COVID hit. Um, I was in school still, and
Hmm.
then I like moved out after COVID or whatever. Cause like I was on it was like all like I went to night school. So that my bad, I'm choking now. Let me drink some water.
No, no
Um
worries. I was just burping
yeah.
right now silently. I'm like,
Yeah, like but I went to night school and then I did everything online when COVID hit. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go to LA. So that's pretty much what happened.
lit. That's dope, man. That's a dope story. I figured I'd start with that first because I knew I was gonna end up talking about like your upbringing coming up in New York, but I was like, you know what? Let me start over there and bring it back. So, Growing up, I heard, I read, listened, whatever you want to say. I heard that you grew up in Long Island. How was that like?
Yeah, I used to feel like a type of way about it, but that was just kind of like what I was going through, like personally, like with my own life,
Right.
But like there's an old interview where I was just like, oh, I don't really like Long Island like that, but I love Long Island, like I really do, like I want to go back sometimes, like just to like just be by the ocean and shit. Like as corny as that sounds, like I just love like the environment and like there's things about it, like the people too. Like I got good people out there, just good places to eat. Like I just love Long Island, so I got a lot of love for it. But also like growing up out there, it was definitely like weird. Like I also look at it as like kind of like a cliche suburbia, and like a lot of people are this weird stereotype, and it's like it's just I don't know. It's strange to me in some aspects as well. Like I don't know, but
Yeah.
that's just kind of like my like perspective of it all, because like being who I am, like imagine going to get a smoothie and like a 40-year-old like dad like unk looking dude like is fucking like chasing you because of the way you look, like trying to like fight you and shit, like crazy shit like that.
Yeah, New York suburbs are really weird because they're so close proximity to the city, but somehow people in these suburbs act like anything weird or different is super different, even though you're so close to a city that's full of like diversity and variety. You feel me?
Yeah, they
Really
almost
weird.
live in a bubble, but it's like
Hmm.
it's gonna be different. Like things are gonna change. Like there's like a lot of creative people also in Long Island, so it's like there's a lot of good people that, and then like there's so much like culture behind it too. Like fucking the Ramones and shit, like were like playing in like Long Island and shit. So like I don't know, it's just like shit like
I was
that
about to
is just
ask.
crazy.
I was about to ask, coming up in LI, because not only do I feel like very recently a lot of creative minds are coming out of Long Island, like especially like with Lil Peep and stuff like that. But you bring up the Ramones. I love punk rock.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm not like
you
too
know,
hip to them, but I'm like I just knew about that shit because I'm from being out there. Like
that's what I was gonna say. Is there any inspiration that comes with coming from that region? It's different in
Lil
the city,
Peep, bro. A big reason I fucking moved to LA was because of Lil Peep. Because like it's not that like I assumed like, oh, he moved to LA and got famous or something. Like it was just more or less like I just seen like he just like went out here because he followed the music. Like when you follow the music, like that's all I ever did is just follow the music. So it's like I already know that I'm like gonna go and travel to other countries and stuff. Like I really want to, but I just need to like make that happen. Because I made LA happen. I came to LA, I've done stuff. I have like brand new friends out here and like just new memories, new music. And that's all it's ever about, just making those memories and making that music and having fun. So I don't know. I just want to do that in like Russia or like whatever. Like let's just go to fucking
go
anywhere,
widespread.
Japan or like Poland or some shit. I don't know.
Hell yeah, bro. Um, so now that we've gotten out of the way, like the little introduction conversation that I do and stuff, I won't beat around the bush. We'll get to the cool question. It's actually been like I've been anticipating this interview for quite some time because we met
Nah,
back
me too. Me too. I'm happy
like
we're doing it like this too. This is cool.
yeah, and then no, it's cool. Like I didn't know whether I would have you in real life or virtual because I know you'd be back and forth, but I've been anticipating this since like 2022. I think I met you. And the first time I met you, bro, I remember being bugged out because you had your hair like spiked or like gelled up, like outward. You were fucking performing. It was like in the living gallery. And
Yeah, yeah.
you had your teeth black,
Oh
full
yeah, yeah.
tatted
I got
out
them right here.
dude.
Hold on, brother. Got
And I'm
fucking
like, yo,
skeleton pants on.
I'm like, yo, this dude looks bugged out, but your stage presence and your performance was so dope. Like I remember, you imprinted on me in that moment. So this is dope. This is 2 years in the or yeah, 2 years in the making.
Thank you. No, thank you so much. Like I really been wanting to do it with you too. But like these is
Hell yeah. Literally, I was like, yo, what the fuck? How does this dude even do that? Like, is it paint? Is it a grill? It's like a grill I see now.
hell
That's
yeah.
dope.
No, yeah, yeah. Like I'm always changing shit. Like I feel like everybody should like, dude, you should get a grill. I feel like I don't know, it just like should be just fun. Like I just like to like add to my character.
Hell yeah, bro. Accessorizing is like the best thing. I tried getting a grill once and it wouldn't work out. Like international shipping's a bitch. But
Yeah.
moving forward, Reedsnovember, the name. The image, the aura, and the energy. Pretty much, how did it start? How did we get all the way to this very present moment? Everything in between, just go for it. However you interpret.
I feel like, well, Reed's November, like my birthday's in November. It's the last day of November. Um, so it's like,
I could tell you were a Sag before you said that.
yeah, oh, really? Yeah, yeah. Like I definitely give off like that energy for sure. Everything that it definitely plays into that too. Like it's all like it's with alignment and shit. It's not even about a birthday though. It's more like Reed's life. Like that's my next project coming out. It's called Reed's Life. Um, but yeah, like my name is Reed, so I just like I never knew what name to pick or nothing. I used to go by Lil Reed or something, and I really just like it wasn't like it was me. It was just more of like a crash out version of me. I was like just more reckless, like and
Did you
like
get much recognition under that name?
I did back then, like people fucked with that music, but it was bad music. Like I don't fuck with that music. Like some of it was cool. I was just learning. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it was just like, but I just like knew I knew I wanted longevity. It was like I felt like if I continued with that, it would have maybe just kind of like I don't know. I could have maybe done something with it, but it was just like I just knew how to make it reach November. Like I couldn't explain it. It was like some like I seen it like I seen the vision and like I just had to like do it. It was some simple shit too, like just the name, my name and the month I was born in. So like I've been on that shit for like years. Like I see a lot of other people like doing that too. Like it's cool. Like I feel like if I seen a kid like go by something like similar, like we just had a similar idea. It's not that like
Right.
anybody took it from me. Like everything's like Rick Rubin said it, like everything's in the cloud and
The shared consciousness.
we're just
Yeah.
grabbing ideas, you know what I'm saying? Like so it's like I just grabbed that idea real quick. And then like I see other people grabbing ideas too, and like we all are inspiring each other. So it's like that's the world.
Well, your project name, such as like, because I know you released an album called November Diaries, right?
Yeah.
And then you also have this upcoming project you say you're working on called Reed's Life, and these names are kind of like reflecting your identity, a reflection of self. Was there like a theme that like remains consistent within these projects, or are you kind of just like shooting from the hip?
So with the projects I had, the November Diaries was first, and then it was then I dropped Catalyst, which is like the catalyst is something is like almost like the spark.
Right.
And then I dropped Chronicle, which is like with Chronicle, it was like the aftermath of that.
So
And
there's like
then
a sequence going on.
yeah, these are all albums and they're all out
Yeah.
but like it's like as like the because I'm gonna be the type of artist that's got like fucking 40 albums, like real shit. I don't
Real
even know. I
shit.
have to do like for real. But and then I got Clarity, and then Clarity was just like on some like just me almost like kind of realizing shit, and then Ree's Life is like just bringing it to that like bringing the music to that level where it needs to be in order to change the world.
That's so cool. So I feel like in all this sequence, there's kind of like a progress of growth within your like artistry, you know? If now
Yeah,
like this last album you're working on is like, all right, now we're like everything else is like leading up to that incline, you know?
yeah,
That's dope. Hmm.
yeah. It's almost as like I mean, it's all momentum, so it's like it's something that it's like it's just building blocks and I just want to keep building those blocks. Like it's really fun. It's like it's character development and it's cool to like look back on it too because you could like even looking at those interviews, it's like I might learn a lot from those interviews when I watch them back, just like when I listen to the old music or something. So like
You really see how far you've come, you know?
yeah, it's cool. It's really, really interesting.
That's dope. I like that you have that mind behind it, that intention behind it, you know? It's not just like, oh, I'm doing this shit randomly. It's like I have a vision to fulfill, which is dope. Hold on.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? When you were starting off as Little Reed, or if you were just starting off period, what sound were you really going for? And this is going to kind of lead into the next question about who inspired you or your inspirations, period. Doesn't have to be people. But
Mhm.
start off from there. Just what were you going for sound wise?
I was definitely like on some like smoke perp comethazine like type of shit back then, like which like I'm still down to make music like that. Like I still kind of do in ways.
Mm-hmm.
Even like I don't know, like that was just kind of what I was on back then. Like just like those are definitely artists I really fucked with. But
It
I
was
like
definitely the times.
it was the times. It was the times. And like I was just like young and influenced, but like I wanted to make other music. So that's why shit just changed and like I felt like I don't know, I just like there was so much other shit to make.
100%. How was that journey like sound wise? Like where did you go after you started?
I think it was just when I heard more music, because like the more music I hear, the more I'm just like I don't know. Like last night I was in the Uber listening to like smooth jazz and like I just be listening to shit. I'm like, bro, this is fire. Like this
It
shit about
expands
it.
your world. It
Even
introduces you
if
to
it's
a whole new
weird,
thing.
yeah, it expands your world. Like, I don't know. Shit could be cool. Like it's all about how you treat it.
Hell yeah. I like taking inspiration from like any little crevice, so I think that's dope. And the next question obviously I'm gonna be is like, what are it doesn't have to be artist only, it could be like a movie or a book, but like what are prominent inspirations to your work, whether before you started or even like as you've been progressing?
Like who I like look up to?
Like yeah, kind of like yeah, exactly.
I would say like I really just like look up to like Peep a lot. Like I really fuck with Peep. Like I really look up to Juice. I really look up to like X. I look up to like Bowie. I look up to like Jim Morrison, Uzi, Future, like Thug, like that whole Atlanta wave too, like all that music, like but also like Crystal Castles and like um Deftones and like Nirvana and the Foo Fighters and Smashing Pumpkins and the Pixies and I just love everything, bro. Like I'm so like on it. Like I just am hip. I just know all this shit too. Like it's like if you really love music, you're gonna want to listen to everything, you know?
That,
So
yo, that's a big thing. I realize that a lot of people have like tunnel vision with what they are into, which there's nothing wrong with that,
there's nothing wrong
100%.
with that.
But when it comes to me personally, I'm like I love all music. One day is reggaeton, next day is reggae, next day is fucking
Yeah.
regular hip hop, next day is some hard rock shit. I'm on whatever.
Yeah, there's so and it's like now there's so many subgenres and shit in between. Like I can name a bunch of new people too that are coming up that I fuck with too, but regardless, it's like there's so much of it. Like how many people do I just know? I probably name like 20 people. Like
Yeah, just like that.
yeah, there's like 20 bands and like or solo artists or whatever. Like, but yeah, they all like really influenced me a lot. And yeah, I just like want to make more music like them, but also nothing like them. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
like
It's
I
like
want to.
a successor of that wave.
Yeah, this like a good artist will copy shit, but a great artist will steal shit. Because copying shit, you're literally taking it exactly. When you're stealing something, you're taking little bits and pieces for yourself
For your
and
own, yeah.
making it your own. So it's like there's nothing wrong with that. And I really fuck with that. That was a quote by Picasso, actually. I swear to God.
Real shit. That's
Yeah.
dope. I like that idea. I like that 100%. Because if you feel like you can, if you see something and you're like, yo, I fuck with this, nine times out of 10, you probably could like achieve it better than how you see it. If you just
Yeah.
like approach it, right. But I fuck with that. I fuck with that mindset.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. What was I gonna say? Damn, hold on. I had a question. I just lost it. Fuck. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, you're good. You're
With
good.
We're just gonna go off the dome like I do. Um, with tattoos, what was your first tattoo?
It was I think OG guy was named OG Face that it was like this heart.
Oh shit. Is that
Yeah.
the dude from what was that? Foster's Home of Imaginary Friends?
Oh, yeah, I got cheese on me. Hold on, I'll show that shit.
Jeez. Yeah,
Cheese,
that's
cheese.
who he is. That's gangster. That's dope.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like you know what it is like. It's like even with my tattoos, like I want that shit to be a reflection of me. So like that shit just makes me smile when I see that shit. Like it just like I like seeing other people like laugh and shit when I show them my tattoos. Like that should be like funny to me because people are so afraid to put shit on themselves, and like I'm not really like. I'm not like
Peop
I don't know. I just don't care.
yeah, people are so serious, are so uptight. I think to
Mm.
have that like a little bit of unseriousness to your vibe is like even not like necessarily necessary,
It's
but
not that
it's
you need
fun.
to do it. Yeah, it's not that you need to do it, but like some people are. There's people that would do it, but there's people that like, are genuinely like afraid of it,
Right.
and that's the people that I like really like to like make laugh because that shit's hilarious.
Yeah, 100%, I think it's like if this life you only live life once, bro. And if you like something enough, get it on you permanently. Fuck it. Do it.
Yeah, I
But
don't know for real.
hell yeah, man. I was gonna say something, bro. I keep losing my marbles for real. Oh, with music videos and visuals, because I was like looking at all your stuff before this interview to be prepared like a good host should. With your visuals, number one, I see there's a lot of effort within your visuals, but when you decide like, yo, I want to make a music video for a song, how does that process go? Is it kind of off random or you're like, is there a preset vision the whole way through?
It honestly depends, like on the like. I feel like the truth is the more of a budget you got with the video, the more you can create. But also like with the videographer and with the idea and with the song, everything just has to come together cohesively. Because it's like depending on what I'm making, like I feel like I want to make like just normal videos of me just performing, just chilling, like just smoking a blunt like by myself. But I
Yeah.
also want to do videos like of like showing like details of like my life, or like even make videos that are like not even I'm not even in it. It's just like a
Yeah.
film, and like my music is playing, but like I'm not even in the video because I seen they did that with like Juice World and shit, and it's cool. But imagine Juice World was directing that himself, it'd be different.
Right. Rather than it being like post, was it?
Yeah,
Posthumous.
posthumous. Yeah,
However, yeah.
but how you
However.
pronounce it? Yeah,
Right? I'm like, you get it, my point. Yeah, but yeah, no,
yeah,
exactly. It's just that would be sick, man. Like that's dope. I like the creative direction you take. That's why I ask these questions. I'm like, where are you coming from where you when you do these things? But
yeah. There's more. There's more to come. I need to like just make more because like I feel like videos are so important, and I've been on like this like video arc as of recently.
hell yeah. Oh, with the sound you have now and the sound you've had like recently, because I've been following you relatively for like 2 years now, and I know you have like a bit of like an electronic sound, but I don't want to just simplify it to that one term. So like how do you get to the sound you're like the sound bubble you're in now compared to like that 2016, 2017 like, SoundCloud rap wave?
I really just created like I don't know, like I feel like just my producers, bro, like me and them, like even if I find a YouTube beat, it's cool to find YouTube beats still. Like I feel like
Hmm.
if I had all the money in the world or some shit, I would still go on YouTube and find a beat. Like I don't give a fuck. Um, but yeah, like my producers though that like make beats that I work with, like it's because of them. So I'm like really just blessed to have them because a lot of my homies are just super, super talented. There's like too many to name. I couldn't like I got a lot of really good producers like that I fuck with. I feel like that's a big reason why I make good music. Of course, you know what I'm saying?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work, like I can't do it without the producers, so I gotta we work together like on like it's like on a deeper level. Like some of my bestest friends, they produce. Like whether they are just sending me guitar loops or just like I don't know, because it's just like I just always want to be around music. Like I fuck with music.
Right. Yeah, man. And you're gonna hit me for the next question because if there are too many to name, there are too many. But like I was gonna ask you about like some of your favorite collaborators or some of your most prominent collaborators over the years, like, some of your people that you're like, yo, shout out this guy. Cause it seems like, you got a lot of people around you.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll say like I really fuck with Otto and Phony Wallace. Like Otto XL and Phony are like brothers and shit. They both go crazy. Like those are some of my besties. Cash Mover and Paris and Hars and Out of Time. Those are all like some really good producers I fuck with. My homie Azure, Mariano, Wolf Park White, Rabs, uh,
Shout out y'all.
Days, Goots, um, Alfonso, Hoovy. There's so many to name.
Now that's
Knox,
dope. That's dope.
like Salem, the whole Rockwood crew, like Jordan. I'm just trying to name everybody. The whole Rockwood crew, Henny. Um, I'm shouting out everybody. Let me think. Trap Tats, Chris Miles, Flacco, Edison. Um, who else have I worked with? I gotta just go on my phone too real quick. 'Cause I don't want to miss anybody. 'Cause I've like done shit where I've like I'm gonna just get everybody. Fuck it. Everybody's gonna
Hell
be happy.
yeah.
Um,
With all these people around you, have you ever just considered joining or starting like a collective of sorts, or are you kind of just organically on your own, just like a
it's
free
hard to
spirit,
get
you know?
it's hard to get everybody on the same page, but
Right.
at the same time, like we all connected and everybody knows it. So it's like the Lee Society. Like my boy Payday, Flame Boy, fucking like there's so many people, bro. Like it's so hard for me to name everybody. Like I'm trying to think.
No, yeah,
But
hell yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Like there's so many good people in my life. Like my boy Severio. Like I got good people in my life. Like
Hell yeah, bro. And how do you meet all these people? Just going to shows, just performing, people on the internet, you know? How does that work?
I feel
Mix of
like
all three?
it's a mix of all three. It's just
Yeah.
like some people I'm just like making music with here and there. Some people I'm like calling almost every day. My boy Sammy, my boy Bryce, my boy Tristan. I mean, I think I said him before. But yeah, I don't know. Just like there's so many people, bro. Like I got really good friends around me. So I'm just super, super blessed. Like there's so many people that make music too. Like everybody be making music,
Hell
you
yeah,
know.
bro. Yeah.
People just don't post that shit either. Like some people just like make that shit and they
Keep
enjoy
it
it.
in
But
the vault.
I'll be telling them like you gotta post. Like you still gotta post. Like I keep hundreds of songs in the vault. Like for real.
Hell yeah, bro. Um, damn, I was gonna ask. Oh, I heard you as a youngin that you like to do like BMX and skateboarding and stuff like that from like a little video. Oh, we got 10 minutes left. I'm just advising you. We got 10 minutes left and then we'll start
Yeah,
ending.
well if we need to keep yeah, yeah.
Yeah. But as a youngin, tell me about that. Or what do you even if you don't want to go into that, like what do you like to do outside of music and just recreationally?
Um I don't know. Like I feel like music's kind of like taking up my life. I love music so much, but I was like getting outside. I really feel like I want to like start like skating or some shit again or like scootering. I used to scooter a lot, like in BMX and shit. Like I was just like always on my bike or like skateboard riding around my town or like scooter or some shit. Like just whatever I had at the time, just always outside. So it's like it's good to be like active and like moving around and shit. Like
Hell
I,
yeah.
love going to the gym. I don't go to the gym as much, but I'm trying to get back in the gym. You feel me?
Hell yeah, bro. New year resolution right there. I feel
Yeah,
you. I've been slacking, man. Gym is hard, or even just working out in general is hard. Voice
yeah.
crack. But damn. Oh, I got my question now. Um, first, live performances. Have you been live performing recently? Have you been kind of chilling? Also, tell us about your first live performance.
What was my first live performance? I did think I did like a Sweet 16, and
Oh shit,
yeah, they paid me I don't even know. They paid me like a band or some shit. I don't even remember.
a
And
band for a Sweet 16 sick.
it was from a girl from my high school, bro. I'm telling you, I had motion at the time. It was crazy. I just said fuck it. But I don't even know. Some bullshit. It might not even been a band. I don't remember. I was so fried. But like I got paid though. They gave me cash. Um, it was such a long time ago. But yeah, that shit was cool. But yeah, I don't know. To be honest, oh, that wasn't even my first show. You know what my first show was? It was actually my bad. It's at Amityville
No
Music.
worries.
I actually got it. That was cap. That was cap. Cut that
Fuck the
definitely.
Sweet 16.
Fuck the 16. Um, my first show was at Amityville Music Hall, and I was underage, and I fucking jumped over the fence to sneak into my own show, and I performed there. And I literally snuck into my own first show. That's facts.
Oh shit, that's that's crazy. That's dope. That's a dope story. Were you headlining like, or were you like starting for anybody? Or it was just like, how was that show? Like, what was the orientation of it?
It was literally like just some other kids in the area and shit. And it was probably like it was a pretty full room, I remember. It was turned. But yeah, like it was just some light shit. It was cool.
That's dope. That's sick, man.
Yeah.
Uh, shit, that's funny.
I
I'm still
haven't
here smiling
performed.
about the. Go ahead.
What do you say?
I'm still laughing about the Sweet 16.
Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. That shit's hilarious. Um, but yeah, like I haven't performed recently. Like I'm really just trying to do bigger and better shows. Like, and it's like I also want to like be compensated fairly. So it's like that's really a big thing. I want to be compensated fairly, but also turn up and like it to be a good venue and like,
Right.
but that all just comes with more time and motion. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'm gonna perform soon, but it's gonna be turned if anything. Like I'm not doing no lame shit. We having fun as fuck. Like I can't be doing no lame ass shit. Like
100%. I get you.
yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
man. The
Yeah,
atmosphere has to be there, you know? I can't bring the atmosphere. It has to be there. I feel you.
no, it just no. I don't know.
You know, because like you ever like see like someone who's performing and they're really giving their all, like they're really and like the crowd's just dead, and it's like this is such a lame ass crowd. Like what the fuck? I don't know. That's
Yeah,
like a pet peeve.
no, for real. That's just crazy.
Yeah, but to bring it back to the present, because I kind of just like to past, present, future this motherfucker. You're working on Reed's life, and tell us a little bit about that project in the sense of like how it's been going. What are you going for, like within the vision of it all? Are you gonna do videos for it, et cetera, et cetera?
Um, all I can really say about it is that it's in like I'm working on it right now,
Got to gatekeep. Shh.
and it's like no, 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 no. It's like I'll be snipping that shit all over. I don't give a fuck. Like I feel like I want to show people the music. Like I'll never be like that. Like and there's always like I'm always gonna be posting shit. I'm gonna drop singles before I drop the project. I feel like that's the plan. Like I'm gonna
Smart.
drop a bunch of singles for the next year. Like maybe every like 2 weeks or something. Like a single every 2 weeks starting 2025. Like stay on my ass
Woo.
about it. Like that's facts. I'm doing that.
That's
And
dope.
then I'm gonna drop the project because I feel like I want to like just build up the motion for it. But then again, like a project might come like in like a year, but it's gonna be that. Like I just like I have songs for it. It's just like I'm very particular on like what I want to do with them. I'll be scrapping projects left and right, bro. I have like 4 projects in the vote like that I never will put out.
You got to be
But
top tier. I get that.
they might be on something. I might put them on like an archive page on some shit, but like it's just like whatever.
I get you. That's what's up though. How many tracks are you trying to go for the project, or you kind of just go until you feel satisfied?
Probably till I feel satisfied. I don't know. It's so hard because like I usually do like 11 songs because I just like 11 is my number. I fuck with that number. I just always like my sister used to see that shit. I always seen that shit. So it's like 11 just means like a lot to me. It's like November's the 11th month
Yeah, I
and
was
shit.
about to say. I was like, it's coincidental, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
No, no. Like I definitely it all like lines up. So like
hell yeah,
I feel like maybe 11 tracks would probably maybe something like that.
that'd be sick. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
dope. And if you do that little like pan out of however many songs, any other like every other week or every week or whatever, that'd be a dope like little increment and then drop. It'd be dope. You're gonna build up hype for that. That's good. It's a good
Yeah.
approach. I like
Thank
that.
you. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. And yeah, with the vibe of this, you're kind of just like, is there like a set like I know we have like a theme with the sequence of the albums, but like sound wise, is there like a theme or a vibe you're going for, or is it kind of just what you're feeling?
It's just really like I'm on my way to like do some turn shit. Like that's really what it is. It's like it's just some like happy, fun energy. Like it's like it's just music to have fun to. Like I just want to like have fun. I feel like that's
Oh yeah.
something that like is very important to me.
Yeah, to keep it light, you know? I like that. I like that you emphasize that because I think in being an artist, it gets so deep, whether it's like in emotions or just deep in like the process of making art, because it's like, you know, it's intense. I think it's important to keep it light and keep like a sense of fun to it, not like overwork yourself or not take it too serious because sometimes, you know, you burn yourself out, you know?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of my favorite artists make very emotional, sad music, and I make that kind of music as well. And I have music that I'm gonna put that might even get on that project. Um, but at the same time, like I want like the turn music to like balance it out. I want to bring you through a roller coaster of emotions. I don't want you to just feel one thing when you're hearing the album either. Like
Right. Put some
like
variety in there.
Yeah, because like not everything is meant to be turned at the same
Right.
time. As turn as like that is like it's like also I want to put like I have songs that like it just like it's like deeper music. So I think
It's about like finding a balance. It's like keeping an element of it light, but not being too turned. Because you gotta, it's all about expression for real.
I think the game is like missing out on that like when I'm talking about like when I see like the people that are really turning up,
Hmm.
it's like just missing one element, and the only thing it is like I just want to hear more emotion. If you
Because
feel me?
sometimes it could come off very superficial, I feel like sometimes.
Yeah, I want to yeah, like so that's the truth. Like I just want to like yeah, it is superficial. But at the same time like it's all expression, so
Right.
everything yeah, it's like I don't know.
I
But
like that you, sorry not to cut you off. I like that you take that like step back to observe to then see what you can implement into it. Because that's a really cool like way to approach art and also bring something new to the table, you know?
yeah, for sure.
I was talking about, I know your project, the current project you're working on. And with that as well, I wanted to ask if you had like any ideas for like merch or, anything like to come with the album or like maybe putting it on CD or something, or is it just kind of like I'm going with the vibe?
I think I really just want to go with the vibe. I think I just I have like a there was I was for a long time I've been jacking the plus sign, but I seen a lot of other artists start doing that as well. I don't listen. I don't know. People just like I said, we all are grabbing ideas and shit. You
From
feel
the
me?
cloud.
From the cloud. So it's like, but I've been doing that. I've been like on having that shit on my music, like just like on my titles and stuff for like a very long time. Um, but yeah, regardless, it's like I have merch that incorporates um this new logo I made. It's like this Delete Society logo. It's pretty much like all the religions and shit, and then there's like an equal sign in the middle.
I've seen
So,
that. I've seen that. That's
so if
dope.
you see, yeah, if you see anybody with that shit, I made that shit. Like I swear, I made that shit. I
I,
gotta get it copyrighted, but
I
yeah,
like I like that logo. I saw that as your profile picture and I'm like, yo, this is bugged out. Wherever he got this from is sick. It's dope to know that you made it.
well, okay, hold on. I did steal it though from some other organization, but they had the globe and it said some like writing too, and I took that all away. I just
He,
kept the
he
religion.
tweaked it.
I
And
tweaked it and just put the equal sign, made it simple,
I like
simplified.
that.
I
I,
simplified their logo.
I like that though because you know what? That's a very dope sentiment to hold today because people don't talk about it. I feel like, we talk about all the division that we have in so many different ways amongst humanity, but a lot of people very much divide humanity over religion. Like, I don't know. It's weird. Like, I believe in God. Do I believe in Jesus? Not necessarily. Will
That's what I'm
my,
saying. I feel you, bro. Like I was literally just talking to my homie's roommate, he's like a 40-year-old dude that's like a Christian, and like we were just talking about literally that, and I was just like, hey, bro, like I don't think Jesus would want you to like worship him. He'd want you to worship the Creator, and
right,
if that's what you believe, you know what I'm saying. So like, I just
right,
try to make people more aware, whatever they believe. But I believe in God for sure.
100%. It's just weird, bro. Like as a youngin, I knew like Abrahamic religion wasn't for me. Like I just didn't vibe with that. Growing up
Yeah,
now, I realized that, we have different history and then you find out I'm into the religion of our ancestors and all that Taino shit. You feel me? So,
yeah, I think it's all connected, bro. Like every religion has some truth in it. Like it's just
right,
different people, bro. And
100%.
it's like ethnicities and shit. Like will make people separated. Like there'll be like Jews and Muslims and stuff. Will like you understand? Like it's like they used to take care of each other's kids. Like they used to walk each other. They used to when when the Jews would go to the temple or whatever. Like they would take. I'm Jewish, low key too. I saw I should notice. But when they would go to the temple, the Muslims would watch their kids, vice versa. So when Muslims would go to mosque, the Jews would watch their children. So it's like that was like there was peace at one point. So
Yeah,
there shouldn't be no war. And I feel like that's kind of like what I'm on. I'm almost like on some like new wave hippie shit. Like I just want everybody to be on some like
real shit.
on some love shit. Like we just gotta bring the world together. Like, there's no reason we all gotta realize we could agree to disagree.
I realize I say it all the time. Like we're so past the point of war or like all these like I don't know, like very trivial, very like unnecessary divisions, whether it's like Democrat or Republican, or whether you're a Jew or a Muslim, or whether you're black or white, or whether you're
That's what I'm
gay or
saying.
straight.
It's
I'm
it's
like,
it's like they the world. That's why I have this thing called Delete Society that all my friends are a part of. Like all my friends, like everybody that I couldn't even name, they know they're a part of that shit too. Because it's like we're just Delete Society, you know. So it's like,
yeah, I like that. I like that sentiment, bro. You're on some shit. You're on some shit. I like that because, bro, the society we live in, like, whatever critiques you have about it, it may be patriarchal, oppressive, whatever. D
yeah.
delete that shit. Start something new, you
Start
know?
something new. So yeah, one of my boys said to me, he's like, "Oh, delete kind of sounds like negative though. Like we gotta rebuild society." But I'm like, the only way to rebuild something is we gotta delete it. It's not that we gotta break it to ashes, but we
You
gotta
can't build on faulty foundation.
exactly. We need to you just said it. You're like, bro. Oh God, like
100%. Because if you're gonna rebuild society, you're still gonna be building on shitty, initial foundation that under everything. You gotta delete it, wipe it clean, start new.
that's why I almost feel like that with Reedsnovember November because I'm not perfect and I'll never be perfect, but it's like just start brand new, and it's like I'm just like one little piece of the puzzle, you know. So it's like I'm really not like, even though this is something I created and it's like a part of my brand and my music, it's like it's something that like it's not just about me as much as
Right.
I want to like turn up and I want to have fun and I want to be successful, but I want like to make sure that people are like just I want to just change people's lives in a positive way if I'm gonna be this artist, you know.
100%.
Like art. We continue.
No, I was gonna say I think that's like a very big important thing of like being anybody of any influence, whether you're an author, a singer, whatever the fuck, director, is to make sure you're using your platform for some sort of something with meaning, you know? Even if it doesn't have
Yeah,
to be like you're a freedom fighter, use it to say something, change someone's day for the
yeah,
better.
for real.
Real shit, man. And with Delete Society, I want to ask, what's your ultimate goal? I know you just kind of said it, but like in the sense of like actual tangible and doing shit with it in your music or however you perceive it, what's your goal with with Delete Society?
I swear, just like make a new like bring a new wave of like just I don't know. I want to see people on the same page. You know, it's ironic. My name is Reed, but I want to see people on the same page. That's like the truth. Like,
What's
I
the
don't
meaning
know.
behind Reed? You just flew over my head. Is that like ironic or something?
I don't know. I feel like that's just my real name. My name is Reed, but it's like you gotta read between the lines. Like you can't judge a book by its cover. You gotta read. You
Ah,
gotta like really read into it sometimes.
I get you. I get you now. I'm like, Reed, what do you mean? You mean, I get you.
Give me 2 seconds. My bad.
Ah.
Yeah. So wait, fuck. Okay,
All good.
making sure my phone's charging.
No, yeah, no, all good. Right before we started back up, I was like, what percent? Because my phone be like that,
Yeah, if they
especially in the
couldn't,
cold.
if y'all couldn't tell, we switched from the my computer to my phone. We had
For
some
those of you,
difficulties,
for
but
those of you observant viewers over there,
we
hell
good.
yeah. Hell yeah, man. I think you're a really cool dude in the sense of like the morale you carry behind your music because you know what? Like I think you're achieving what you want to do very well in the sense of like your music comes off cool and hip and light, but you can tell that there's that sentiment of like seriousness there in the music, like however it may
Yeah,
be. And
for
then
sure. That's like me as a person. I feel like too, for sure.
when you speak to you and actually like get behind the music and like your personality and what you believe in, it's like, oh shit, like there's hella thought and vision and like effort behind this, even though it's like light and chill and hip, it's like there's a lot of meaning behind this, and I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I just want to like take people to a world. Like I want to like bring them to a whole world. Like I'm world building right now. Like I want to like take people to a whole world. Like you feel me? Like, but like it's like a world that I'm creating. Like, but at the same time, it's like I can't make this world alone. You feel me? Like you know,
Hell yeah.
and like all my people, like we just do this shit collectively. It's like really like it's like a collective that's actually collectively doing something instead of just like collectively like just making music together necessarily even. Like it's bigger than that. It's like bigger than even music.
It's a
To be honest,
movement.
it's a movement. Yeah, like even you're a part of it, bro. Now I fuck with you. Like we just like now that I know you, like it's just some shit that like it's just like it's like if you don't agree with it, you just like honestly like you just don't want to see the world be a better place. It's not
If
that
you ain't with us, you against
you don't
us.
gotta fuck with the music. Like it's not even about the music. But if you can't agree with that statement, just that we want to see all these people come together and not be at no bullshit. That's like you could keep that over there
What up?
because like, but it's like you don't gotta fuck with the music to fuck with the movement. You know what I'm saying? Like it's beyond that.
100%. 100%.
But yeah, the music is definitely like an outlet for me.
I like that, bro. I like that it's even like the sense of a movement, but I'm also happy and honored and proud to be a part of it now because I'm very about deleting society. So we're here. We're lit. We're locked in.
Yeah. Oh God, we gotta rebuild.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm starting to run out of questions, so let me think before I like lead to the wrap up. I don't want to. Oh,
Okay, yeah.
before we start wrapping up, actually, I do like to ask guests because I always run into these brain farts. Don't smoke, children. What would you
Nah,
like
yeah,
to
I
talk?
smoked before this too. I think that's why I was like, look, geek. I'm
You,
definitely high as hell.
you feel me?
Yeah.
But what do you? Oh, it's your platform, it's your interview, it's how you want to be perceived. Pretty much, what is there anything I'm missing that I didn't cover that you would like to talk about on the podcast? Anything upcoming? Anything that you're just like people should know this? However you feel.
Just now singles every 2 weeks, 2025. Got a song dropping on New Year's on the first.
Right off the
Um,
bat.
yeah, I'm dropping every 2 weeks for the next year, 2025. Nothing coming out the rest of the year. I got a new song out right now. Kudos. That's just lit. You gotta hear that shit. It's just like some turn shit. Um, but yeah, I just dropped that, and yeah, I don't know. Just I really fuck with you, bro. I really fuck with everything that you do, and I appreciate you having me on here.
I
Uh,
appreciate you, man. Thank you. You've always shown me like respect and courtesy and like you're just really cool vibes even in person, like the couple times that we've met and stuff and over this interview like you're really humble dude and I appreciate all of this.
hey, I feel like even when I have had like more achievements and accomplishments, I feel like I'll always be this way. So it's like it doesn't matter to me. It's like it doesn't matter to me if I had all the money in the world and I got turned. Like because it's like I've already done like cool shit, and it's like not about that really. Just about like it's about just like enjoying the current moment. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey too. You feel me?
A
Like real
hundred
shit.
percent. And
That's
that's
like a big
something
part of my life.
that's so important, bro, because you know how often I get lost in the present because I'm so busy thinking about the future and then you're like, whoa, you gotta take a break, pal. Like pause up and smell the fucking flowers.
Yeah.
Real shit. But you're just a chill guy, bro. I like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I just want to like I want to bring that even with the music, like because I've been like I'm very anxious at times, so it's
mhm.
like it's good to be relaxed. Like even on this interview now, I feel more relaxed the more we're speaking and the more comfortable we get. Like that's like with anything. Like so, it's like yeah, I don't know. It's
Thank you,
like
bro.
no, of course, yeah, for sure. Like um, it's like with anything though. You know what I'm saying? Like the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. So anybody out there, just like whatever you want to do, just like the more you do it, the better it will be. The more comfortable you'll get with it too.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, I try to make this a very comfortable space. So this has been a great conversation and I'm really happy with like, just all this, man. Um, and thank you for also those kind words of advice for the viewers. I love that.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Um, Damn, let me just make sure I don't want to ask anything else because I hate when I finish an interview and the last thing I'm like, oh, I didn't ask that. Damn, what the fuck? But I think I really asked you like everything I wanted to ask. So now we'll lead to the wrap up. And this is kind of like a future-based question. I feel like we covered past, present, and future. Or at least I feel like we covered past and present really well, along with a little bit of the future, especially like with free society or delete society. But ultimately, the last question is read November. What do you got going on the next day, week, month, year, decade, century, millennium? And it doesn't have to be music related. It could be what you're eating for breakfast tomorrow. However, what do you got going on in the future? Where do you see yourself, etc.?
I see myself eating a panini wrap in Paris
Real shit. Wee wee. Hell
with a baguette and like my girl and like some like foreign money and like
yeah.
I don't know, or I see myself like in Japan getting tattooed in like this like really like cool mysterious place. I don't know,
Some
super
Yakuza hideout,
some
unknown.
crazy shit. Yeah, I don't know, some shit.
That's
But
dope.
I just like really wanna go travel. That's like my next goal is like travel. Just get this money and travel. Whatever I can
Word
do.
up.
Like
Hell yeah. What's some dream places you want to visit? You mentioned Paris, you mentioned Japan, but like, do you have like a bucket list?
my next stop is Poland though. I'm gonna go to Poland.
Oh shit, Poland.
Yeah, I got a buddy, Barnacle Boy. He lives out there. He told me my boy Trap Tats to slide. So we're gonna slide that way in the next year or some. Go take a little trip. But yeah, I'm gonna go out there soon.
That's sick, bro. When's the next time you coming back to New York, you think?
Um, I'm gonna come back to New York probably like in the next few months or something. I want to come back out there. I just feel like I'm like locked in right now over here. I'm making a lot of music, so it's like I'm in a good vibe, and I don't think I'm gonna move back ever to New York unless I'm with my girl because me and my girl live over here.
Right.
But but yeah, I don't know. I think uh, I think I gotta go back and forth. I love being in both cities. I want to go to Atlanta too. I gotta there's places in America I gotta travel to, so that's important too. I gotta hit Atlanta, gotta hit Miami, um, Texas,
Hell
Seattle.
yeah. That's dope, man. And I realize that traveling is necessary for you, and I don't blame you because I think once you move out of New York, I think the idea of moving back is like I want to, but I don't think it's just logical. I don't know.
I
When you're
would in the
living
future.
yeah,
I would live in Long Island in the future, like eventually. It's just like at this point in my life, it's like I want to go see the world, so it's like I gotta go do that. And
you're
like
lit.
it's like if I'm young, like you know what I'm saying, like you might as well. You know, if you're young, go travel. That's what I tell everybody. Like you should go see the world. A lot of people just they get stuck in this loop of repetition. So it's like the way that I think it blows people's minds. It really is kind of crazy to me because it's like I feel like the way I think is like should be. It's not that it should be like normalized, but like I hate seeing people stuck in that loop
A lot of yeah, I think 100% because even if it's not like everyone should be on this timing, it's like a lot more people should be on this timing. A lot of people get stuck in the
in their own way. You
in
know?
conformity.
Yeah,
100%.
it's like different strokes for different folks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's like yeah, I don't know. It's like different people will take it in differently. So I don't know. I think if you're really afraid to get a tattoo, go get a tattoo or like whatever the case is. Like even if you do a little tiny one on your foot or some shit, just, life's short. So
Live
I
life.
don't know.
Real shit. I like that
Yeah,
note you leave off on. Let me think. You answered final question. Da da da. We got through here. I think that leads us to the outro. But before I say that, thank you again for coming on. This has been a great convo.
you're the
And
goat. You're the fucking goat. I'll fuck
you to
with you.
go, man. You to go.
No, no,
Yeah.
no. You're like literally. I love your interviews. You're awesome. You're a great soul. You post really you post shit that makes people realize shit. So I fuck with that. So keep doing what you do.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I really do. And whenever you're in New York, hopefully we can get you for a part two in person on
Yeah,
the
let's do that.
podcast.
That'd be fire. I'm super down.
That'd
Yeah.
be sick. But now
Mhm.
this leads us to the wrap up, folks. Woo! Which goes a little like this. Thank you all for watching the Cult of Personality here on the YouTubes because I don't really post these on SoundCloud or Spotify anymore. People don't listen, they like to watch. So here we are.
We watching.
Hell yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, check out all the stuff in the description for Reedsnovember here. He's a busy guy, got a lot of stuff going on.
A lot of
And
music. Whole lot of music. Whole lot
whole
of
lot
music.
of
New
music.
videos coming.
I'm trying to, yep. Yo, and I think this is a new era for everybody. I think this is a time for productivity amongst all creators for real. I'm getting back in the podcast loop. We lit. So stay tuned, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. Peace in the Middle East. Thank you, Reed. Um, all love. Hell yeah. I'm ending
Big
this.
love. Thank you so much. It was
Hell yeah.
super fun.
Woo!